9.
Oh, there's 21 questions. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a big
Well, I haven't opened it yet. Wow. Wait 1 second.
one.
Oh. Actually,
Wow, 21 questions?
Yeah.
Most of them look like multiple choice though.
Yeah.
Except for like what? One of them? Two? Two of them?
Yeah. That doesn't too bad.
Okay.
We can do this.
Yep.
Alright, number 3. What hypothesis involves the equal sign? Isn't that just the...
True hypothesis, right?
I thought that's just the normal. Yeah, true.
It's the null one.
That's the null? I thought the null was the...
Okay, which hypothesis involves equality? The null hypothesis.
Okay. Uh,
Oh, wait. We have to start with a prayer. We forgot.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So, any volunteers?
I can say it.
Okay, thank you, Michaela.
Dearly Father, thank you for this wonderful day today that we've been able to participate. Thank you for being with us on our tests. Please help me with Jamie as she goes to take her, that she'll remember the things she has learned. Please help us now as we continue on, that we'll remember the things that we've studied and be able to help one another out to understand these things. We're grateful for thy love and guidance and facing in Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Okay, so that what? Is everyone good with question 3? I believe it's the null one because I don't really remember it.
Yeah, it's no. I remember
It's
that.
when it's
So for computing the p-value, which hypothesis we assume to be true, that's the null. You're trying to disprove the null one.
so it's the alternative one that you're right?
No, it's asking for which one is true, like which one you believe is true. So wouldn't it be the null?
Because you're taking hold on. Yeah, because you're taking the alternative one, like the one you're coming up with, and comparing it to the null one, right?
I think the alternative is trying to prove the null hypothesis not true. Right?
Wait, so which one do you think it is, Mildred?
I think is when computing the p-value, the null hypothesis is supposed to be the one that we consider to be true. And the alternative is the one that tries to prove the null to be not true. Right? I mean, that's how I understood.
But with the p-value, you're going with whatever like statement you're making and comparing it to the null hypothesis, right?
Yeah, so if the p is low, then you reject the null, so it's no longer true.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go with the alternative one. But if it's higher, then you just say you failed to reject it.
But it's up against the null hypothesis first, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm confused then. I'm pulling up the lesson real quick, or lesson 9. So you're saying if it's null hypothesis, then it's the normal or the normal, right?
It's the null hypothesis.
Yeah, it's the normal one.
Mm-hmm.
And then wasn't the alternative the one that like either has the less than or equal than or the equal to?
Yeah.
Okay. So number 4 is null, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
It's 10.
5 is either A or B, right?
Two-tailed test is. Oops.
No, wait. It's
the equal sign.
so it's
It's equal
C.
to. Let's see.
Isn't it? Because it's the alternative hypothesis, not the null one, and the null one is just the.
I just found it on the book. Let's see.
See?
How I remembered it is that a two-tailed test, like you hold up 2 fingers, does the equal sign. So that's like how I remember it. Two-tailed test is the equal sign.
I'm absolutely terrible with remembering all the different symbols. Like I pretty much have to have like a little key thing in front of me.
Right when we're talking, I'm like writing them down too, and like little waste because I can't.
Yeah, it's hard.
Which of the following represents the alternative hypothesis for the left-tailed? That's the less than symbol.
Yeah.
So A.
It's because it's based. I always think it because it's. So it's A.
Right. That's 7.
And then 7 is B.
Yep. Well, I get it.
Okay, wait, guys. So what did you decide for 5?
C.
So the equal with the dash.
The not true, whatever.
Yeah.
And 6 will be A.
6 is A.
Which is
Taylor, did you say you took the quiz for this lesson already?
Did you say my name?
Yeah.
No, I haven't taken the quiz. I just
Okay, I just did if you knew if it was hard or not.
I took the individual quiz and got an A, so it's not terrible.
oh,
You took the quiz for this one already?
Yeah, I haven't taken the
Yeah.
exam, but I took this one.
I was like, anything before the exam.
Before you forget.
Well, I'm like dreading it. I always wait up until the last minute because I know I'm gonna like drop my grade,
Yeah, I dropped
flunk
mine.
out.
Yeah. But he said I emailed him and he's like, he's obviously gonna. He's just said he's gonna look over them and make sure.
Yeah.
I love the amount of effort he puts into grading for like an online teacher and stuff.
You know, he's good. Okay, number 8 says remember that we determine the outcome of a hypothesis test by comparing the p-value to the level of significance or the symbol.
Alpha.
This information to answer the next 2 questions. Which relationship would result in failing to reject the null hypothesis?
If the p-value is less than the symbol. Right?
If the p-value is less than alpha.
Is less than significant.
which is equal to. Well, it's. See, this is when it gets confusing. If the p is low, so less than the alpha, then it would be rejecting the null, which is for question 9. But for question 8, we're failing to reject the null.
Oh,
You
I
can
read
be-
that wrong.
No, it's okay. I do that all the time.
So it's the greater than, what'd you call it, alpha?
Yeah.
Alpha.
Greater
Okay.
than alpha.
It's A.
Yes, A.
That's always where I mess up in math, is I end up reading the question super fast.
Did they say though that there's, or in the book and it was like on the video, there's never gonna be, they're never gonna say it's accepted. It's either gonna be rejected or not rejected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, both of those use the word rejected.
Yes.
You know what I don't like? I don't like the double negative. Like it rejected, not rejected. It's like I just say it. Rejected, accepted. It's like,
You see.
Oh, and that question about the unusual, not unusual, something like that. Do you remember that question?
Yeah,
I
like
you know, I wrote that down actually on my sheet of paper because that unusual and not usual confuse me. It's like a, whatever.
uh,
Anyway,
so then if you go to question 9 of which relationship would result in rejecting the null, so the
That
p-value would be less.
Mhm. So for number 10, the capital H with the little a, that equals the alternative hypothesis.
yeah.
Correct.
All right, so I got one down.
Okay, an insurance company for US current policy, right?
Okay. 10.
Wouldn't it
Yeah.
be B?
Which would be appropriate alternative? It'd be equal to or not equal to, but then I don't get, like, this is where I don't get it, because it's like they're concerned that the true mean is actually higher than this. So which of the following would be the appropriate alternative?
So it would actually be C.
Correct.
See, because it said just like they think it's going to be higher, so the alternative would be greater amount.
Yes.
So it's basically, so this is just basically looking at the outcomes of a situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what they actually have stated, and then they think it's going to be greater, so that's going to be their alternative hypothesis. They have to disprove the null first.
Yeah.
And so for the other one, it would be B, right? For 11, it's B?
Null hypothesis. That's the null is isn't that the normal?
That's the null hypothesis.
So
Oh wait, no, it's A.
it'd be equal to.
To 1500.
Oh, sorry.
You are correct. It would be A.
I'm getting this. I feel a little bit better.
I'm not worried.
Not too long. Okay. So they is normal. Well, isn't it over 40? So wouldn't it be normal?
I thought it was over 60. Or am I wrong
I
on
thought
that?
No,
You thought it was what?
I thought it was over 30. Like if you have a.
it's a normal, it's over 30. I think it is a good assumption
Because it's the sample size.
because the population is normal. It's over 40.
Yeah, because it's not. Well, the sample size, is it normal or is it large?
It's large. It doesn't say anything about it, the population being normal.
Well, but N is 40, and when N is over 30,
Yeah, so it would be A because the sample size is large, not because the population is normal.
good point.
Yeah. We're
It's a good
getting it.
assumption the sample size is large. Yeah.
Isn't that the law of large numbers for 13?
Yes.
I believe so. That one. Those two are my downfall. Large.
Oh my gosh. On the test yesterday, I was like, I'm so glad I had all that written out.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to look at the notes really quick. Okay, so central limit theorem, the sampling distribution of the sample be approximately normal if the sample size is sufficiently large. And then law of if the sample size is large, the sample be will typically be close to the population. Well, I don't know if it's close to the population. See, those two both just gave me.
So, law of large numbers?
That's what I put.
Yeah, I think so. Oh no. X box are
14 is the X with the line over it, right?
Yes. I only remember that because I wrote that one down.
I'm gonna write that down. So the X, what is that called?
X bar.
X bar. So that's the following. It's a test. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, I'm sorry. I'm retracting on that one. I just read through my notes and I put test statistic equals Z score. I actually think it's the Z. I'm thinking that because when I was doing the reading, I wrote that down.
So, wait, which one are you talking?
Z stands for Z score.
Oh.
Yeah, so I
Z
think
score.
question 14 is actually Z. Because I went back to my notes.
And what does it stand for?
The test.
Z score.
X equals Z score.
Wait, the test statistic equals Z, right?
Yes.
Okay. 40. Are you for number 15? Are you just finding the Z score?
I think so. What is the Z score associated? Yeah. So.
I still need to get a calculator. I've been using my phone this whole time. I should be using my husband.
That's what I do too.
I'm just like, I don't know.
Hi, sweetie.
Oh, crap.
We're gonna be done anytime soon.
I got minus 15.
Oh, I got that first. Then it gives a random sample of 36. So we have to put 3 sample size.
Hold on. I got not what you guys got.
I
I'm getting
redid.
something completely different too. What?
I redid it and I got negative 0.9.
Why? It's 144 minus 150 over 40, right?
Well, 144 minus 150 divided by 40 divided by square root of 36 because it says she takes a random sample of 36.
Oh, 36. Okay, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what did you subtract the square root of 36 from?
You don't just
No.
have to.
You said 144 minus 150 divided by what?
40
Divided by
over the square
40.
root of 36.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So this is
I got-
going back.
I got negative 0.09.
Yes.
Wait, negative 0.9. Sorry.
Yes. That's what I got.
So what do you do with the level of significance then? What does that mean? I don't get it.
Oh, that's just, it's going to be referring to probably a question further down because
Okay.
it's alpha. That is what they're testing to see if we're above 0.05. That's just what they've decided to put it as levels, which is pretty normal. So then we run this to see if it's above that or below that to either reject the null or not.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll go more.
Anyway, what did you get? Minus 0.9?
I got negative
90. Minus 0.90.
0.9. my
0 point, yeah,
God, 0.
but we don't put minus? No, right? We don't put the
No, you
minus sign. No. No, because it
do.
went to the square root and, yeah, okay.
This is a one-tailed test to the left. So, for question 16, we take the negative 0.9 and put it in the applet, correct, for our z-score?
Yeah.
And since it tells us that it's a left tail equation, I guess, or a one tail and it's less than, so it's going to be left, we just shade to the left. And I got 0.184.
Is the p-value, because like when I wrote it down, it's the same, I wrote it down on my notes as the p-value was just like the z-score.
You get
I
the
understand.
p-value from the z-score.
Oh, so oh, duh. What am I thinking? It's the applet.
Yeah, so you plug your z-score into the bottom.
Okay, and then we're shading everything from the...
Just the
Just
left.
to the left, not the middle or anything.
Okay.
For 17, because the p-score is above 0.05, it's failed to reject the null hypothesis, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
we got it.
Fun. My shading is messed up.
It makes so much more sense when we do it as a group, in all honesty.
I know, I
I
thought
told
they were
that.
more that way.
I told that to Brother Balls. I'm like, I said we were sweating during the pretest and we were red and we were hot, but we did it and it was fine. I said because if one person forgets one thing, the other just puts the other part, and then we're like, aha, this is what it is.
That's
But
what
you do it alone is different. So, and the exam is 60% of the grade.
Great.
That's a lot.
No kidding.
So wait, 17 was reject the null hypothesis or fail?
Failed to
Yeah.
reject.
Fail to reject.
Why? I don't get it.
Because the
So you see,
probability...
go ahead, Jamie.
Oh, well, because the p-value was above 0.05,
Okay.
which means that they're correct.
Okay.
So if it's lower, it's, yeah,
Okay.
wrong.
And that's when the level of significance comes into play.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay, what is your conclusion to the problem?
We have insufficient evidence, right?
Yes, I just don't know which one is it. The insufficient evidence of the true population?
I think it's A, isn't it?
That the true population means.
Well, oh gosh. Because we have insufficient evidence that the true population mean is 150. That sounds like it's stating the null. And then if C, we have insufficient evidence that the true population mean less
Oh, wait, hold
than
on.
150, which is the alternative, which that's what we are not using that one because we're failing to reject it. Oh gosh, I'm just
So it's
confusing.
B. No, I get you. It's B because the null hypothesis is true. And so we have sufficient evidence that the population mean is
It's true.
150.
150. Then the true population. I think it's B.
Okay.
That's right, right?
Uh,
Because it.
Yeah.
Because we have the sufficient evidence, right?
Well, only because I'm just thinking back to little tricks that I remind myself, and I could be wrong, but I think of fell, which has the I in it, so we have insufficient evidence. But and so
But
that's
the
why I
null,
think it's maybe C.
but the null hypothesis is that it equals
Yeah.
150, right? And since we failed to reject it, wouldn't it make it?
Sufficient.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
logically
my
that's
train
how-
of thought.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So what is it now? I
We have sufficient evidence
What's
that the
sufficient?
population mean is 150.
Question 18 is B.
okay, that's what I have.
B.
That makes sense. Okay, 19. Oh, I know this one. I wrote it down. It's type 1.
That's one.
Yeah, because what you call rejecting the null hypothesis when the null hypothesis. Yeah, type 1 errors reject a true null hypothesis.
Those are tricky ones for me.
Okay, researcher decided that instead of using
The probability of a type 2 error will increase, right?
What makes you say that?
Because
Okay,
the
so type 2
significance is lower, so more than likely he's going to accept something that is true when it's false. And that's what type 2 is, right?
Yes.
So, but it was if it was 0.01 and we put it with our
15 minutes, an hour, 2 hours.
Yeah. Type 2. Those ones I have to think about 20,000 times. Okay.
So it's B.
Yeah.
And the last one.
Is it just
committing a type 1 error.
is it just like half? Or I don't remember.
If it's 0.05, that's like the minimum needed for it to be solid, right?
I don't get like what that means when typing in a thing.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the book. Okay, so here it says, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but it was saying, so when the null hypothesis is true, there is 1 in 20 chance that it will be rejected at the 0.05 level of significance. Other common choices for, what's that symbol called again?
Alpha.
Alpha include alpha equals 0.1 and alpha equals 0.01. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Wait, it said the probability when it's 0.05 was what?
1 in 20. So I think it's 0.2. But here, let me show you what I'm looking at.
1 out of 20?
Hold on.
Because that would be 0.05.
Yes, it would, which makes me think that it would be 0.05.
Seems too easy. I don't trust it.
Here, I don't know if I can put this in
No.
this. I just copied and pasted it into it. I don't know if that has.
No, I think you're right with the 1 in 20. And then I think when Jamie said, like, because I assumed you just divided 1 by 20 is 0.05. That makes sense. I think it's that.
So
0.05.
Wait. 0.05. Okay. I have no idea.
We
Alright.
missed some.
Are we recording this session?
Yeah, yes, I am.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Which one did you miss, Jamie?
Number 13, which was the law of large numbers one. And then number 18, where we said sufficient evidence that the true population is 150.
Well, 13 is probably the central limit theorem then.
Why
That
is
was
it
my
the
second guess.
theorem though? I thought it was the law. I don't hear. Hold on.
Yeah.
I put
So-
law of large numbers and it was wrong. So what's the
we
law
don't-
of large numbers then?
That is...
If the sample size is large, sample mean will be close to the population mean. Sample mean will be closer to mu, and then the central limit theorem is large sample size. Random variable x bar will be approximately normally distributed. Sampling distribution of sample mean will be normal if sample size is large. Oh.
For central limit theorem, well, I have this. The sampling distribution of the sample mean will be approximately normal if the sample size is sufficiently large, and that's practically what we said in question 12. So then that's why it would,
The
our
central
definition of
limit
why.
theorem.
And
Yeah,
then the
so-
other one that we missed was 18.
Okay. Then I think it's though we have insufficient evidence about the true population mean. I'll submit that one.
Which
I'll
one?
submit my
Less than 150?
No, we are talking about question. Oh, yes. So we have insufficient evidence that the true population mean less than 150. I'll submit that one. Is that the only ones we missed, Jamie?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, we got question 21 right. That's nice. No.
I know.
Okay, I'm submitting my quiz. Um, 100%.
Okay.
So,
Wait, so
question 18 is C. We have insufficient evidence that the true population means
What?
less than.
Wait, 18. Well, you put C. Oh, I put A. That's why I got it wrong.
Oh, I got 15 wrong.
15
Uh-huh.
is negative 0.9.
Oh, I had it and I just put 0.9.
Yeah, that makes sense. Anyone else have any questions on it?
No. No, I'm
Then-
okay.
Okay. Next week, are we going back to our normal Tuesday, Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tuesdays at 5, Wednesdays at 4.
Mhm.
Does someone else want to start the meetings for both Tuesday and Wednesday next week?
I can. I mean, I need to make sure I do it right again, but I can do it again.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how to do it, so if you guys want to show me how to do it on Wednesday, I could do it. Okay?
Okay.
I'm honestly too scared of biffing it up.
No, you can. I think I remember how to do it.
Yeah, if you need help, just let me know and I can help you out. Or if you're just like, I can't get it, will you please start it, then
Yeah.
don't worry.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
guys.
I'm going to